Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Raid 2, Episode 2 of the Challenger series. It's my name, Danotage, and we're gonna jump right into this. So, I'm jumping back into woods. I have spent a little bit of time on a Lighthouse, kind of off video, but on stream, and with a few friends. They've definitely made some changes to the loot spawns, which isn't a bad thing. I think that it was getting a high concentration of a lot of just everybody. I don't know if anybody has been playing since the initial release of Reserve, but it feels a lot like Reserve, where people just running in super naked, killing all the rogues, just doing kind of whatever it takes to not lose any money, but maximize how much they were taking out. And it's got a bad vibe with me. We are going to try it though, probably in the next raid, to be honest. I'll tell you right now that I've been scavving it a little bit, and I've been actually PMCing it a little bit too, and haven't really been coming out with much. I know some people have different stories and stuff like that, but I have not been. It's not been great. But anyway, thank you guys for liking the video. Our first video went pretty well. If you enjoyed it, then I hope you're here for the next one, and we keep going with this series. This is Raid 2. Hopefully we have similar or better luck than last time. I thought it was really good. But as I've been kind of toying with things and doing a little bit more scav runs, it's kind of been up and down. I've had a lot of raids under the 500 mark, but still really close. Alright, so we've got a Saiga 12 gauge with no extra ammo, so hopefully we don't fall into a firefight. I will say though, I did do a night scav raid on woods, and sorry about, like, I know woods doesn't look the greatest, especially with like the rendering from the high resolution. It kind of makes it all blocky. I apologize for that. I'm gonna do my best to stay out of the green as much as possible, because that's really what does it. It's all this green color. But I did a night raid, and I was right next to the sawmill. I was actually very similar, but a little bit on the other side of Sniper Rock from where we just spawned. And I went down to the sawmill and went into a couple of the buildings to look through the safes, see what they had there. And I just heard, all of a sudden, angry scavs. I was like, wait, I'm not on my PMC, am I? Just angry scavs calling me, you know, Suka this, Suka that, blah, 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 blah. I was like, what the heck is going on here? And a guard... Sorry, that was a weird sound. A Sturman guard just walked into the thing and just pointed his gun right at me. So I shot him. And I lost rep. And I was pissed. Because, like, I would have been fine if he just came in, like, maybe turned his back or just kind of swiveled like they do. And we started with nothing. God. But quite literally, he walked in, he pointed his gun right at me after being all mad, and I shot him in the mouth. And I lost like 0.04 rep. I was pissed. What the heck is that? The KS-23 barrel? I'll take the mag, I guess. I'll take that extra shotgun as well. I don't know what that is, but I'll take it. Anything in here? About half buckshot. Alright. And we got slugs and buckshot. So yeah, I lost rep, but I killed him and I got out. I got some stuff. I got some stuff out of it, so it wasn't like too bad. But still, I didn't realize that could happen. And that was right after, this is on stream, so you can go back and watch it. This is right after I told somebody that was like, now, I've been having some weird moments here, but scav bosses don't just aggro onto scavs, do they? I was like, no. I don't know what it's like to have negative rep. I have like 2.8 or something like that. It's not great, but I don't know what it's like to have negative rep. I don't know if that affects it, but I don't think so. I was like, I'm pretty sure no. They don't just kill you on sight like they used to. Back in the day, they used to. And it was like 2 raids later and that happened, and I was like, what happened? Now, I could have been mistaken that he wasn't going to kill me. And he was just, he was just mad at something. But I really, really didn't feel like risking it. I don't need that. So I just popped him. 0.04 rep is not terrible. That's like 4 successful scav runs, which I've already done. So I've gotten that back. But that does, like, that stinks, man. Actually, I got negative 0.04, and I got plus 0.01 for exfilling, so it was negative 0.03 in the net. So, it definitely got that back. That door is open. I don't think this door's supposed to be open. But this isn't checked. I don't know, man. This doesn't look good so far. Absolutely does not look good. So, we're going to get out of here and start moving towards the other exfil. What, make sure we have our exfils. I haven't been getting bunker every time. We actually don't have it this time either. Scav house is maybe where we have to go. 13 minutes. The sniper up on Sniper Rock. I don't know if that's an AI sniper. But we should probably get out of here. Just checking these duffel bags, because quite literally anything could pop up in these. Most of the time it's garbage. That's just part of the whole, like, anything can happen. True random. Max energy is decently good. I'm just going to pick these up. I'm probably going to end up dropping them. We got to move. I got shot over here once. As a scav. I also got killed as a scav by a PMC that I, like, tried talking to, and I realized that I think my mic in game wasn't working. He was it was bad, too. I should have just killed him. Because he wasn't a very good shot. And he had, like, I don't know, it wasn't an M1A, because it didn't have that metal sound, but it was, like, it was a high-caliber rifle, semi-auto. Probably like an SA-58 or something. And he's like, maybe from here to like that closest tree to my left. Just pop, pop, pop. I went behind a bush. I started yelling at him. I was like, friendly, friendly, friendly. He threw a grenade. He missed. Threw it right in the bush. I was behind the bush. I don't know how it didn't kill me. But maybe just lucky. I was like, friendly, friendly, friendly. And then he ended up just kept shooting me. I had a Mosin. I think I hit him once. I thought I was in the thorax, but he must have had armor. And then he just kept shooting, and I eventually died. I was like, dude, what's going on? And I didn't even know my mic wasn't working until after the stream. It was like my last raid. And I was like, oh wait, this isn't working. But I don't know. I don't know if PMCs are doing a whole lot of voice comms. I assume that, like, I've been talking to many people. In fact, I'm talking to a bunch of scavs, and I talked to a few PMCs. But PMCs seem to be a little more skittish. For obvious reasons, you know. They have all their stuff on. But for the most part, I was like, bruh. What the heck, man? I'm not even trying to mess with you today. And this is assuming my mic isn't working. It might have been working. I've been having some weird audio issues. I've got a lot of stuff going on with my setup here. Is that a grenade, or is that a mine? No, that's a flash. Alright, so I have seen a couple things in here. Seems pretty empty. We gotta go... So it's boathouse and across from boathouse. It's not looking good, guys. I don't want to, and that's the thing, is I don't want to risk coming out with nothing as well. It's empty. Super empty. And this is what's going to happen too. Woods is very much a crapshoot. Like, you can come out like we did in the first raid. But you know, things can go kind of bad, and we gotta run. So I can either go to the lake. Oh, there's Scav Bridge. I could take the Scav Bridge, which I believe is close by. I forgot this. nothing. Okay. I actually should probably pop the helmet off, but it's worth something. It's not worth much, but it's worth something. I know most people will be screaming, just take the helmet off, you can't hear much. I can hear enough. And as a scav, you don't really need to hear that much. And then this is where I get popped for not hearing somebody stepping right next to me. Let's see, so exfils. Attractions. So Dead Man's Place, Outskirts Water, Mountain Stash. Scav Bunker, Scav Bridge. Alright, so Scav Bridge is here. We've got 8 minutes. I can check a couple things. And then we can just go out Scav Bridge. It's that thing right there. The problem is, I think our loot sucks. I don't think we have anything of high value. We have things of like, we're gonna make like 100 grand. Oh my god, that guy just scared the hell out of me. These scavs are here though. It's good. Having little extra bodyguards. So the tea is okay. The rat cola is okay. It's not much. 83 bucks. This has been looted. I'm sure the humpback's worth more than the Glock sight, but we're gonna move on. I'm moving on. Yeah, dude, I feel it too, man. Feel it too. Oh, he's got some decent gear. That's the thing. It's like I'm gonna have to think about risking some reps sometime. Because you never know when, like, a scav's just going to have gear that'll make you some money. We got a tea bag. Yeah. That helmet would be worth more for sure. Most of this is not going in the flea. Like, this is worth something. AK MSN. Yeah, let's do this. The Saiga is probably worth more, but I have a couple things on here. Saiga's not worth more than the AK MSN, though. What's in here? Less than half PS. Oh, another one. Let's go. Okay, we're making a little bit of money. Hand drill, that's not going to be worth anything. 6.5 minutes. That's plenty of time. And get rid of this mag, too. MP9's not going to be worth much at all. MP7 stuff. That stuff goes for a lot. People love the MP7. Okay, this usually has stuff on it. We got to make sure. Is there something underneath? No. Just a mark. Just a weird stain. Here, the bush. I think that's,
Заеби сюда, чужаки.
I think a guy was ADSing at me. That was a player scav, I'm pretty sure. He might not have voice, but he voice commed probably to let me know he's a scav. They do go down there, but I think they kind of have to be provoked. Okay, 5 minutes. We have enough time to check it and then probably bounce. And the reason I took this instead of, wait, what the heck? That's the camp, right? I always get lost because you can't see some of the camp stuff until you're up there. Yeah, there it is. Okay. The reason I took this and dropped the Saiga was because these will sell on the flea because they're more than... Or not only will they sell at the flea, they'll sell to people that are not fence. MPX. The fleece might actually be worth more. Let's take both of these. I think those are also worth more. MP9 mag. I don't think people use the MP9. Oh, okay. It's time to go. We have something. It's not much. But now we have something. And we got 4 minutes to get to extract. An extract that I'm not used to taking, so I don't know exactly where it is. We've got an ophthalmoscope. That's the first piece of decent gear we found. You always got to check that. Even if you don't think you're going to find high-level loot, it's a med drop, so something's going to be there for you to use. Something. Even if it's just an S-March, you never know when that might come in handy. Especially if you're running a scav and maybe you don't have a heavy bleed stopper. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You often find grizzlies there, which are worth like 25k, right? They're worth a little bit. Most people use grizzlies. Not most people. A lot of people use grizzlies. Even though I don't think it's the most efficient thing to use. A lot of people will tell you, well, it fixes pretty much everything. It's like, yeah, that guy's got a suppressor too. Yeah, it's definitely good, but the animation time on it, if you're in a pinch, that ain't gonna do anything for you. You're gonna get pushed. Well, not always, but you're gonna get pushed and you're gonna get flippin' hecked. Okay, we gotta find it. There it is. Alright. Is there anything in here? I did miss one spot that I normally do check on woods. Out in the village, the sunken village. They can actually extract right there too. Okay, there's nothing here. Well, this is not going to be... This is not going to be our 500k that we need. But it'll be worth something. Yeah, that was the player scout we saw earlier. Alright. Second raid down. Not too bad. Not too bad. How much time? We might get a second one in here. Alright, next raid. We are going Lighthouse. As you can see, we have a pretty thick scav. So the last raid we came out with about 414k. It's not the 500 we need. It is, but we kind of make up for that in the first raid. We're going to hopefully not throw all that away with this one here and try to make that up later. I did pick a semi-dark time. If we... Oh, P-gauge is a pretty good start. This is a pretty thick scav. I'm up here. Kind of don't want to be here. We're going to go down this way. 22 minutes. Actually kind of late for a scav on this map. So essentially we could get thermaled here. We could get oh Jesus. Why are you yelling at me, man? That scav's alive. That's a good sign. I don't think I want that. We'll get rid of it later if we need. How big's my backpack? It's a pillbox. It's pretty good. Yeah, our scav is pretty thick. We kind of want to be up here because we want to check a few things. We could have gone to check the flatbeds. I don't think I want that, but I kind of want to get to the back here, the train station, kind of quickly. I could always check the GPU up there too, but we don't have a whole lot of time. hose. Hose isn't bad. I always think that hammer is something. Okay, this is a very common route. Let's get out of here. So, the reason I picked dark, even though it's more likely to have cheaters, it's more likely to have thick scary boys, the rogues don't carry night vision, I think. So, their vision is also obscured, which is good for us. Because that means they hopefully have less range. And if we have to kill them, we have a better shot. Not saying it's something we're going to be able to do. I don't think anybody's up there. This will probably be looted. It's not. There's nothing in it. Okay. I'm trying to concentrate because I can't see super well. The sun is coming up, which is good. Not to mention, like, I don't have as many reps on this map as I think a lot of people do. I've got enough to where I know the map, I know some routes and stuff like that. But for the most part, I hadn't really run this map too much. I'm not playing solo all that often. Sometimes I do, and I've just been questing when I play solo, or just like pull out a sniper rifle and just go after, you know, some sniper skill. But when I group with people, there's been one guy who hasn't been able to run this map very well. He has now. We have run it a couple times. In fact, we ran it a couple times yesterday. I got some pretty sweet kills. Okay. That's not a good sign. So we ran it a few times. It actually went pretty well. In fact, I went in the 2 Lighthouse raids and had 1 quest item in my container. Not my container, but my my quest pouch. But we survived both raids. So I was super lucky. You know what that sounds like to me, though? It sounds like PMC on rogue action. Which means PMCs are probably still alive. Well, we know PMCs will be here. I just don't know for how long. And, do we have... We should have all the same... Industrial zone gates. Yeah, we should have all the same extract as we normally do. I don't think they change on this map. Kind of like interchange. Okay, hopefully you don't see me out here. I don't see anybody up there, but you never know. So far, our money is not going to be worth it. But we do have to still be kind of careful. I want to get out, you know, I want to get something. We can't come out with zeros. I want to do everything I can to not die and not, like, obviously you want to risk it for the win, you know, big win, big money, stuff like that. But at the same time, you don't want to come out with nothing. This challenge is absolutely not going to be made for that. Because the amount of times you're going to be able to come out with double the minimum is very, very low. Right now, we need to make about 600k to make it for the last raid. And we don't want to keep having to make that up every single time, you know? And I don't mind making up 600, or making up 100, I should say. But I do mind making up an entire raid's worth. Okay, sun is coming up. I'm just looking at loot spots. I'm also not paying attention to where I can get shot from, which is not good. All this is gone. I don't know if it's looted yet. It's hard to tell. Somebody took that. There's not stuff there. This is a bad sign. This is also why I don't want to go Lighthouse too often, because we're at the point where this map is no longer brand new. so people have learned to just suck everything up. We'll take that, but that's already been looted. Just defuel, take that. So, that was looted, but they didn't... I mean, people, I guess, don't look there. What is that? Dorm room 104. That's not great, but it's a key. Keys are worth something. Even if it's not much. See, that's looted. What the heck happened here? This is what I'm confused about. Okay, so... I'm willing to bet these guys are dead. They may not be, though, so we have to be careful. Good thing we have a scope. I'm just checking here. I don't think there's many spawns here. But, you never know. Oh, that's an M4. Pretty sure. It's a shuss. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Hopefully not get shot at. I've made up some money here. In this zone. That's why we're looking this way. But I also don't like being here because it's easily sniped. I don't think that's worth anything. Even if it is for an RSAS. DVL tip. I don't know if that's... I'm not sure. I have no idea. But as long as we're able to keep picking up stuff, we have room because I can drop this drill, which is worth nothing compared to how many slots it takes up. I picked it up because we had nothing else. And that's pretty much what we're dealing with right now. This is why Lighthouse will probably not show up as often as you might think in this series. However, I will still run it because you never know. There's always something that will pop up. There's so much loot still on this map, even if it got nerfed. The thing is, when a map gets nerfed, it usually means they buff the other maps. That's not always true. But it's more often than not true. I shouldn't even say that because I don't even know if that's... I don't even know if I'm accurate there. Not seeing anybody is a little scary. Like anybody at all. That's always scary to me. You gotta see people. Trigger's good. More gas welder goggles are good. It's the only one that's not bugged in the game right now. It's the only non-armored glass that is not bugged right now. Well, sorry, not bugged, but like... You know how in the fog and the darkness you can kind of see goggles show up through scopes and stuff like that? Apparently the goggles, the welder goggles, is not one of those. STM barrel. I mean, I should take it because I got nothing else, but we're kind of done here. CPU fan. I got juice. Maybe I don't have juice. Now I have juice. Yeah, there's like nothing else. Am I happy with this? Not really. What's our time? 11:25. I don't want to get out. But I do not feel comfortable with any of this. There's no big money items here. I don't want to peek that, really. That's not the building we want to go into, though. So. I don't know. I don't know if that was a rogue or a scav or what. But I'm super willing to bet everything is picked clean. I don't think rogues actually come out to this side. Because that's the building we want to kind of go into. I slid forward. And go check what's in the train as well. Train's gonna leave in about 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Oh, more sugar? Okay, that's good. Okay, well, it's not the greatest. It really isn't. But at this point, it's better than nothing. And we don't want to come out with nothing. That would be bad. It's full. I mean, that's good, right? Here, 15 377mm MPX. Charging handle. I don't think so. The toolbox is used to make stuff, which is why I'm kind of holding on to it. We got a lot of big items not worth their slots. But again, better than nothing. And I ran this. The T-ammo might be worth something. I ran this map because I didn't want to just run the same map over and over again. Maybe it's not. But the armor, the cowboy hat, the cowboy hat, the gun, the scope. We started off this raid with quite a bit. That's the main reason I picked this map to start with, or for our third raid, because if we don't come out with anything, at the very least, what we started with was going to be some money. So, I'll count this up. I'll let you guys know right above, and yeah, so that was a decent amount of stuff. You'll see it on screen right now. And I'll tell you right now that I'm not super hyped about where Lighthouse is as far as this challenge goes, but I like where it is in the game, and I think it's perfect for what it is, because I think that the map itself will be 100 times better when it is fully done, and then you can actually go to the Lighthouse and stuff like that. Right now, it's kind of just not a fun map to me. The rogues are fun. The rogues are really cool, and I like the interaction there. I like what they've done with it, and it shows a really good promise. So I'm excited to see what they do with it. Right now, you probably won't see me run this map too much because it's not great. Plus, it's just not. It's not good for the challenge anymore. I think it's fully been nerfed. But I think for the most part, we can still find some decent stuff. So that being said, thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you for watching the Challenger series right here on YouTube exclusively. My name is Danotage, and please give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more. All right, with that, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.